Okay. We are now. Oh, I need to bring my mic.
This is also muted still?
No, it's not.
Aha!
I just unmuted
Hello,
it.
hello, hello, hello. I
Should
miss
be good.
you so much.
Oh yes, hat. And we need to re-angle the camera so that it captures everyone.
Yes. All both of us.
Okay. Yes, we're gonna be starting the actual session now. So, are you gonna be grabbing more food?
Hello, 2 extra people. You're
We
just
can
in
take-
time. We skipped the recap.
We can take 5 before we start so that you guys can. What? Groceries? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Can you like change the Saturdays? No. Okay.
So what's happening right now
That's
is
just a tradition now.
scheduling
That's fine.
groceries. Make sure that it does not interrupt us.
Yeah, we'll take a 10-minute break.
Matters because
Break is there as well.
the dogs have a insatiable bloodlust for mailmen, delivery folk, strangers. So they don't really do much of anything as long as they sniff you for a little bit. Right, Jasmine? Jasmine. Jasmine. Jasmine.
Okay, then we'll take a bit to just chat before the game starts. No, it's all good. All good. This is a house that I do not live in alone.
This is Jasmine. She makes our little Stan Lee cameos every now and then on stream.
For anyone wondering, yes, the lounge is the best room for me to stream in this house. This is as private as I can really get, and still have reasonable access to the internet.
Yes.
That's true, but I'm not gonna stream in his bedroom.
Alright, I'll do it. That's fine. Ooh. Speaking of internet connection, we're getting a little buffery.
Oh, are we?
Couple times. Yeah.
I'll give it a moment. Is it buffering again?
Not currently.
Is it frozen? Oh no, it's not frozen.
We're just
really
very
still.
Oh.
I love that genius mentality of us. Like when we're like checking, we stop everything so we can check, and then we just freeze so it looks like we've frozen.
It's great and
Yep, works perfectly.
we're geniuses, and no one can ever prove otherwise.
And no one's gonna keep us down.
Name one person that's ever been making me not smoke.
Name one person.
Bill?
Do it. Ah, that's actually a triangle.
No.
One person.
No! I tried my best.
When you try your best,
Best
but you
to
don't
succeed.
succeed. We'll have some good old lo-fi.
Oh, for new folks, it's not always depressing. Last time I invented a new dance craze by dancing with ballroom dancing with the dragon board, swing dancing,
Yes.
to a swing music tango dance,
Yes.
swango.
Yes.
It works.
Invented Swango. Good old
Yeah.
Swango.
First episode at the dinner
Oh,
table,
yeah.
we talk about cannibalism for a while,
And Jello.
and Jello,
Yes.
and what makes a soul and what makes a person.
Yep. It was good times.
Good times all around.
Yeah, because the Jello was enchanted with magic that
Yeah.
made it constantly jiggle, which technically magic that feeds itself. It's not a person, but it is a soul.
Yep.
Because animals have souls in D&D. Because a soul is just a concentrated magic that is self-sustaining and can
That's nasty.
motorize, can motivate a living creature. Yes? What?
Skinny people don't? What?
Okay, so
What do we have?
my mom just asked if that means obese people have souls but skinny people don't. What? Oh, because skinny people don't jiggle. No.
They do if you shake them hard enough.
Jiggling is not the only motivation that a soul does to a body.
It is the biggest one, though. It's the main thing with souls.
Oh,
Heaven
okay.
is a bouncy house.
Hell is also a bouncy house, it's just scary.
Scary. Oh, I want to see a scary bouncy house.
Yeah, it's a bouncy house that's just underinflated, so if you bounce too hard, then you'll just hit your feet on the ground through the bouncy house.
Someone must have. Why am I on DuckDuckGo? Google would be much better. Scary bouncy house.
To be clear, this music is not from Vinspept. This is just royalty-free music I got off of
Hershey.
the beat.
Sorry, heresy. Oh my gosh, there are inflatable scary houses.
I mean, we also did the fun thing where we were at the vacation home with the
The
twins.
vacation home was fun. We got that.
And we taught them how to shoot things.
Yeah.
Bottles? Lots of bottles. Yeah.
Bottles.
Good times.
Yeah.
I cheated so that they could win against me. I love how this song is just called Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan, for your sacrifice. Sacrifice?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice that smiles sacrifice.
that is Voltaire.
New Discord status. Here we go.
That is a good Discord status. I should change my status at some point.
You should. They're
I've,
very
like,
fun.
I've never done a custom Discord status. Okay. We can get started now. Hello, and welcome back to Dancing with the Devil. I am Master Kjarlandine the First. Did I say Kjarlandine?
Yeah.
I just freaking hyphenated my already hyphenated name.
Yeah.
I am Master Kjarl O'Larlandine the First.
There we go.
I know my name. And I will be your storyteller from this Dreamscape Storytelling Guild. And this is my player.
Hi, I'm Gimmick. That's the only name I got. That's a lie. I have so many.
Actually, I just realized I've barely planned the plot at all, which means we could do plot points for this.
Oh, folks. Plot points for us means what system is it again? That we borrow plot points from?
D&D? Plot points are in the...
Are they part of that?
It's part of the DM's guide.
I must have not gone to that chapter yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in adventuring, I think.
Oh.
But there are... I can't remember what other system like largely uses plot
I mean,
points.
I knew that like the gods must be crazy was something we've done in games in the past, but I
Yeah.
didn't know if that was.
That's from D&D. So the only thing that we do that's not from D&D is I Know a Guy,
Yeah.
which was taken from a tweet.
Yeah.
I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head, but he is cited in our book. We did cite him for the rules in the book. I have modified it slightly to work with plot points.
And Kiara, where can you find that book? Where is now all the little stuff we got?
Yeah, that is on.
Plug.
There's a link to that on our Discord. Speaking of plugs, we do that at the end.
Speaking of plugs, my hair.
But you can, should be a link to our Discord on the Twitch. You can join it and play in games with us in the future.
Please, we'd love to have you.
But yes, where did I put my face shield?
Have you tried looking up your butthole?
Oh,
It's
up your butthole. It's a good song.
check the butthole.
I love how we've had like Phantom's Dance, the Castle like theme song playing behind that. My goodness. Okay. Yes. So this is Phantom Dance. It is essentially our theme song for this campaign, and it is made by Vinspept. They are an amazing artist. Go give them a look. All their albums are super cheap. Please send them money. They also, you can listen to them for free on YouTube. Amazing stuff.
Yeah.
They have atmospheric musics, like 3 atmospheric tracks as well, that are like 3 hours each. So it's great if you just want background ambient music for campaigns. But they are kind enough to let us stream with their music background.
I found it great for writing homework.
That's also fair.
Yeah. Helped me write about a crow that was turned into a phoenix by shoving the eggs back up there. It was
okay.
Weird.
We are taking COVID precautions. Both of us are vaccinated, and we are wearing our face shields. If there was anyone else here, we'd be wearing masks, not in scene. But since there's 2 of us, we will always be in.
Yes.
I have I do keep these surfaces sanitized, and I just realized as I'm going through this, I forgot one of these steps. We didn't use hand sanitizer.
Yay! I licked the germs off. It's fine. 1,000 wishes.
Yeah, that has a lovely scent.
Ooh, and glitter.
Yes, and glitter. This is Yo Mama's
Yes,
sanitizer.
it really
Pink
is.
glitter.
Oh my
The
god.
only thing it needs is to be strawberry
Oh, wait.
flavored. To be clear, that was not me ragging on his mother. Yo Mama is a character of mine. That is a half-orc wrestler. Plays the
He's made some cameos. They can find the VODs.
Yes.
Which are playlists on the YouTube channel linked in our description of this video.
Our story tonight will be Dancing with the Devil, Book 1, Chapter 1. Devil's Demon Slayer. This session is inspired by the song Demir Does Hollywood by Amigo the Devil.
Dahmer Does Hollywood.
Dahmer. Okay. Cool.
Like Jeffrey.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. How do you spell Demir?
I don't know that name.
It's not a name, it's a word. It's like, I can't quite remember what the word is. It's like, it's a way to describe someone, like they have a demure about them or something like that. No clue.
No, that can't be right.
Oh well, doesn't matter.
I'm finding CEOs, and those aren't it. We don't want CEOs.
It has been
a rich people
15
game.
days since you learned that at midnight of their 9th birthday, your 2 8-year-old siblings, Dante and Beatrix, would have their souls taken by Asmodeus. Due to a contract your parents signed in a failed bid, gain the power to change the city for the better. Their birthday was 30 days away at that point. Now, only 15. You have enacted a plan to save them, or at least spend their time here. But now you are stuck, nervously waiting. Awaiting the outcome. In the meantime, you met Argus, who the lay people of Waterdeep proclaim as a saint of cleansing, and who has willingly taken to the role. After making you his acolyte through a harrowing ritual, he has left on a pilgrimage to the holy city of El Turel to make his sainthood official. You went with him for 5 days before returning back to Waterdeep. He has placed you in charge of the Waterdavian Crusade while he is gone. Your attempt to learn of the cult activity in the city through pretending to be spying on the Crusades for the cults so that you can integrate into the cults to spy on them for the Crusades have so far brought up nothing. You are at your workshop in the morning as the bell tolls. Wake up.
What time is it? I need a. Oh wait, this is what time is it? I need a. Good.
It is 8 a.m.
You're standing right there. Okay.
Jeeves is currently at the door. Wait.
Jeeves?
Jeeves is the butler, right?
Oh wait, I can.
Yeah, Jeeves is the butler. Jasper's the chauffeur. I believe.
Yes.
Yep, cool. So I'll just have to remember, like, Jeeves from Jeeves and Wooster, Jeeves Butler.
Sure. I don't know this yet. I don't know what this is.
It's an old show. Yeah.
I remember.
Like, Laurel and Hardy era, I think.
Oh, wow.
Actually, maybe, no, not that old.
Goodness me.
Like, maybe 60s or
Okay.
something, I think.
Laurel and Softy. Because of erosion.
Yeah. Hardy died from being too dense. Jeeves stands there with, your tailcoat pressed and, as he comes in with your full suit for the day, and hangs it up.
I'm sorry, I've already forgotten what time you just said.
8 a.m.
8 a.m. Thank you, Chief. Sorry. I'm still coming out of it.
Do you wish me to allow the bells to toll and wake you earlier or later, sir?
No, 8 a.m. is, I think, in the right spot.
Very good, very good.
Very good. Very good. Thank you for the...
He walks over to the window and opens it up as the sun just beams in.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
It's good for you, sir.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. Ah, gosh. Oh, okay. How late was I up last night? I can't... Oh, I
I
can't
did not see you when you went to bed, sir.
I can't
but
even...
you were up late studying your books again.
Oh my gosh, I can't even rub the sleep out of my eyes. I left my makeup on.
Speaking
Books.
of your study, sir,
Oh.
a letter from Sir Nikolai Constantine has arrived and is in your study.
Ah. Thank you, Jeeves. I will
Of course.
get up and do that. Pants. Get dressed. And I...
Yep. You walk, you walk towards your study. And, as you go in, you do see, there are notes and books and stuff that are just scattered on your desk. You clearly studied to the point where you were so tired that you were too tired to tidy.
Yeah.
As
Alright.
you head in, as your studies, as you walk in, the grandfather clock in your study goes tick, tock.
Okay. Letter.
Yeah. A sealed letter with a wax seal and the Fairfax Paladin's crest in the wax is
Oh.
on there. For anyone, it's a circular design, circular motif, kind of a like curved hourglass instead of it being like two semicircles cutting it to make it form an hourglass.
Yeah.
And then one end, kind of S, connects the bottom corner of the. You have you have no clue how long I've been trying to describe that freaking symbol.
You
In a
did good.
cohesive way.
You did a good job. All right. This looks nice.
It also has like some it has a in the center there is a crown. Actually, no. No, there is at the top there is like a circle with a crown and a halo above it. and like kind of feathery wing motif coming off of it. And at the bottom there is or actually no, sorry. There's just the halo wing motif. And on the other side there's horns with a tail motif coming off of.
Straight to the point. Yep.
I'm rolling investigation, I guess.
Okay.
Wisdom investigation.
Sure. Let's see. Investigation is +2 + 9, so 11.
Sounds like an envelope.
Yep, this is mail. Oh. Okay, what we got?
Yeah, you open it up, and the letter reads, Lord Voltaire Castellanter,
That's me.
held within is lists and information on suspected fiendish activity within the city. The most notable, it's just that, and then I eagerly await your reports in actual information and not simply developing the plan.
Ah.
Sir Nikolai Constantine. As you kind of look back down at the envelope, you notice it's fallen onto the on the desk that it's on. You pull another paper out of it, and it lists the similar things. The primary reports that it lists are the reports that you looked at before you left on brief time with Argus's pilgrim. Reports from rival noble families that the Alwina family in the Sea Ward are part of a cult. Reports from a rival business owner that a shop in the Trade Ward has made a deal for prosperity, as they cannot believe how well that there doesn't seem to be that business should be doing so well. There are reports of cult gatherings in the South Ward. There has been a bunch of reported cult activity of people walking around and doing cult things in Stock Ward. In the North Ward, there are countless blames at each other of part of fiendish sympathy, and which often results in a honor duel. And in the Draconic Ward, there is the Cult of the Dragon, which is technically a recognized... It's religiously complicated. You don't know if it's a recognized religion of the city or not, but they do openly practice it there. They have massive temples and whatnot. As it's... There are... That's as much as you know, but there have been... It is something on the list.
Okay. Let's see.
Then notice under the envelope that you set on the desk
Yes.
a invitation, generalized, not specifically to you, of the Awanda family?
Awani?
Awani, yes. Yeah, Awani. Awania. We were both halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
It is not like your name is on it, but it is very... Actually, roll an honor history check.
Absolutely.
Or honor investigation.
Okay. Instead of or is not? Well, they're the same. Honor score is okay. So that's gonna be 3 plus 16, 19.
Water over there.
Oh, on the other side.
Oh, it is. It was just in my blind spot. Yeah.
Your blind slot.
Oh my gosh, you're so blind you
18
can't even
said?
speak. What?
18, you said?
19.
19. Okay. Yes. So that is yes. You do have enough knowledge of nobles that it's pretty clear that this is a very generic invitation
Yeah.
that just has your name
Yeah.
after the fact.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's an inn. It's a lead. We have leads and confirmation. And there's no reason not to go. So I think
Plus, it was quite a blast. Your reflection is leaning against the window, the wall next to the window, currently just kind of looking out.
Gosh, how do I give myself a warning? It's too early for this.
When will I stop being surprised?
I don't know. You know, it's kind of jarring to be in the middle of a thought, and then a whole other thought is right there, and you look, and there's your thought with skin on it. So
Fair enough, I suppose.
it's I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll work.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Why are you me? Why am I here? No? Why is this happening? This only happens when I'm having, like, internal conflict. Or, like, doubts. Or I'm...
Well, that's very one-dimensional thinking of you. Of me. Well, I'm internally conflicted.
See? It's so easy!
So that's why I'm here.
That's
because I'm
why.
internally conflicted.
Right. Wow. What?
Wait.
No. No, it can't... Okay. Hi? Okay. Do I want some breakfast? I do want breakfast. I'm really...
Oh, that's the internal conflict.
Gosh, that's what it was.
Let's get some breakfast.
I need food right now.
Yeah.
I'd kill for an omelet.
You go through the day.
I'm method acting because I'm hungry right
Yes. Do you want to, grab anything from your house?
Well, I'm going to a place with demon stuff, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Going to a place that is
Reports-
suspected to be a cult.
Suspected to be a cult. Right. Oh, I hope that this counts as actual information that I get. Oh, okay. Yes. So, what I need to do, I don't need to be armed, but it's probably better safe than sorry, so I'll grab my gun. And the thing of bullets that I've been practicing my little theory on of, like, carving the holy symbols onto the...
Yeah. Where do you keep your gun?
In the gun closet.
Okay, yeah, so you go back to the workshop, where we've prior established the gun closet to be.
Yeah.
And go and get your revolver.
Yep.
As you, like, enter into the workshop,
Holy symbols, if I got it.
the clock that's hanging above the door, as you pass under it, you hear tick,
Ah.
tock, tick, as you continue in.
Now clocks are putting me on edge too. Okay. Fine. Fine. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be victorious. Getting an actual holy symbol instead of a bent fork. I've got one, right? I've
Yes,
got one.
yes.
I have a relic.
You got it from your acolyte background.
Yes.
Have determined this.
Yes.
Put it in your inventory
Yes.
so that you don't have to ask anymore. Because if you have to ask, then it's a no.
Yeah. Okay.
Inventory is important.
Is holy guacamole. Holy symbol. That'll do. I got it. Well, I guess I'm. What do I do? There's nothing else I need, right? That's why you're here. I need to make sure I got everything. That's why I'm here.
Well, seems like it should be just about everything.
Be just about everything. Actually, what do I know about these guys? I don't know about these folks.
Intelligence history.
Intelligence history check. 2 plus 14, 16.
Well, I know that they've been throwing some of the most lavish parties. Also know they've been connected with my family.
Yeah.
But what nobles haven't?
True. True. Alright. Good enough reason for me. What time is the gathering? Because it's 8 8. It's 8
In the evening.
in the evening. So I don't need to leave the house right now, do I?
I don't see a need.
Unless.
I can do day to day, I can run errands. I have a life outside my job.
Nimmerand, they usually have, like, they have something that, information on what's already in stock, if you to get anything.
Okay, we're not gonna roleplay you running errands.
We're not. No, we're not.
So yeah, you go and find Nim.
Yeah.
And you deal with stuff.
Batman throw a thing. An armful of tomatoes.
That's something that's pertinent is good. We should be. Rain just decided to. The players are what triggers the end of the scene.
True. Okay.
So, when it's something like that where it's like, oh, there's errands I have to do, just be like, yeah, go and run some errands for the rest of the day. And then if the DM wants something to be done, well, they'd be like, actually, let's.
Yeah. Okay. We're learning together, folks.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 2 years.
I've been doing it for 8.
Show off.
Dash one off.
You know how that guy turned himself into a pickle? Sorry.
Damn. He hates goblins, but his sister loves them.
That's a different thing. Now what it's. That's a different stream.
It wasn't a stream.
No, it wasn't even a stream. It was a
private
different
game.
game.
Okay. Yes. You.
There are hairs on my nose.
Are you driving to the Owina?
No. I've learned. I should not be behind the wheel.
Yeah, so you're getting Jasper.
I'm getting Jasper to take me there.
Yeah. He drives you up to the Owina estate. And
It's the time for it then.
But I don't think. Oh, that's that's what's.
Just realized the microphone was giving me the Michelangelo's David leaf treatment that he shows do.
Perfect.
Yeah. Anyway,
They'll never know that that's actually painted on. 'Cause yes,
my pants are painted.
you walk once again into the Alwina villa. As
Were they named in a competition to see who could have a more successful name, and they decided, oh, win? They were like, stop right there. Here's your prize. Why? Because they were.
yeah, I mean,
I'll just be here, look pretty.
I mean to remind what's in the rooms. There's the back room.
Yes.
And then there's the which like you kind of need VIP to try to get in there.
Yeah.
Then there is the ballroom.
Yeah.
And like guest lounge, whatnot.
Yeah. People already mingling about?
Yeah,
Great.
we're fashionably late.
Yeah. I'm going to actually. Who looks like the people I was already here with last time? Because I seem to remember setting a bit of a reputation.
I'd say, I mean, make a perception check.
Sure. Perception is wisdom, which someday I will have more than 0 of. 5.
You look around, and you do not see anyone that you were with.
Okay.
It looks like a fresh group of nobles.
Not going to panic. No anxiety. We're fine. Adventure 4. I'm going to see. Looking for a story. Someone, I'm sure, sharing an anecdote. Make myself familiar with the story they're telling and interact with them some.
I mean,
Try to gain some rapport.
go ahead and make a wisdom insight check for me.
Okay. Right. Well, it's proficiency bonus. That's good. 14.
From what you remember from last time, mingling in the ballroom and just trying to get rapport with random guests didn't really get you much information.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Figuring that all of these people somehow know something about the cult is kind of a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Derp. That feels. Well, golly geez. There's no one I know. Fresh faces. And I can't just go up and talk to them and be like, so, how about those demons, folks? So, that puts me at disadvantage. I'm stupid, and I can't figure out social puzzles. So, what are we doing? We talked to the staff a little bit last time. Didn't get very far. Got most attention out of dancing, and got a relationship, an interaction started with what's her face, Alwina?
I don't remember what their first name was.
Let's say Jeff.
Um,
Leslie. If Leslie. Les Jeff.
I actually like Leslie.
Leslie?
I do like Leslie.
Leslie Allena.
Leslie Olena.
Why
Feels
not?
like a half elf.
Yeah.
Kind of feels halfway between a elf and a human.
Yeah.
Leslies aren't humans. But yeah. Leslie.
You know what,
Olena.
Leslie? Revoke their rights.
You do not. She's not in the ballroom.
Okay. Well, what is there to do at a party? I'm asking out of character because it's been a while.
VIP.
This VIP.
There's ballroom. There's the social area.
The social area at the ballroom.
And there's, well, that's one and the same. And then there is like the rest of the house that's blocked off and is staff only.
Right. I'm gonna try that. Yet. The VIP thing.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get one of those bad boys?
Go ahead and make a intelligence honor check.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, not intelligence honor. Sorry, honor. What skill?
History.
Honor insight.
Honor insight.
Yeah.
I barely know her. Let's see. So 14 plus 5, 19.
Okay. Yes, you would know that generally VIP rooms in like noble parties, not like they have a list. This isn't a nightclub or whatnot. This isn't. They're not like checking the list. Is your name on the list? No, it's like, do the people recognize?
Oh. They should. I think they should. Yes, I think so. So I'm going to try to get to the
Yeah.
VIP.
Make an honor persuasion check.
Absolutely.
Or honor intimidation. Your choice.
Oh, wow.
Because it's like making yourself like, wow, they're so popular. So like being intimidated by that.
Sure. It's the same either way. So, doggone it, making me use honor instead of charisma.
This is precisely what honor is for.
I know. +3 to honor, +4 to charisma. That's my whole thing. Well, anyway, that's an 11.
Okay. And was that charisma or persuasion or intimidation?
Persuasion.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of like you kind of walk over there and
Man, that was good.
you walk over there, and as you're kind of like approaching the doorway, you notice that some of the people who are kind of like mingling around the doorway are kind of giving you a bit of a side eye as you're approaching.
Okay.
Noticing. I will use the plot point to.
Oh yeah, we've got these, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
So, for now, let's go with complications and decide whether or not we're gonna remove them later.
Yeah.
What would you say a good complication for that would be?
The complication for approaching?
Or the people around the entrance to the VIP are giving you a side eye.
Okay.
I also think we can just like tag team blindfold.
Yeah. Complication, Doesn't this guy look a little young to be at a party like this? I don't know. No, that's not.
No, that doesn't make sense.
No. Yeah, because we established there was like a...
Yeah, let's go ahead and... Let's just not do,
I don't know.
Let's not do complications so it flows better. What we will do, however, is we can tag off at any point by using 5 plot points. Otherwise, it's when we run out of plot points,
Okay.
we will tag out.
Great. Okay.
Yeah. So they're giving you a side eye.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna continue approaching, and we're good.
Yeah. Can you hand me one of those cleaners so that I can wipe that off? There's a little bit.
Oh, Kleenex.
Yeah.
You mumbled the word. I didn't know what you were saying. Can you hand me one of those?
Okay. I mean, don't wait for me to freaking clean
So
the
going
coaster.
No, but what if the coaster wants?
Everyone stop! I have to clean a coaster.
Freeze! There's a lion on the table. I'm gonna be like. Okay, I'm altering my plan as I approach. I was going to persuade him to let me in. Instead, I'm going to approach, not knowing, saying, I don't know what this is for. What are all these people just doing over at this section for? But this seems a bit. Why not if there's a whole party to be a part of?
Make another honor persuasion check.
Okay.
Honor deception, actually.
Okay. I think I'm proficient in deception.
Pretty sure you're more than.
Deception. Why do I not have proficiency in deception?
Really?
Yeah, I've got a +4, but I don't have a proficiency bonus.
Weird. Well, that +4 is from your charisma.
Doggone it! I'm gonna fix that later. Not too bad. 15.
Okay. Are you new to the party scene then? Asking questions like that. It's where the important people meet.
Oh.
Believe me. More of a party in there than out here.
Who is this guy?
It's a guy, it's a random party woman. Why do you make me do this?
I mean more. I'm not looking for names. I just mean like.
A random noble.
Is this an important person?
No, it's a random noble.
Okay. Then I'll say, oh, well, then by all means, I want to get in as soon as possible. So what about you people? What do you deem as important around here?
Well, it's a little bit less of. There's not really a way to explain it. You either have it or you don't.
Alright. Fine. Can't put criteria to it. That's none of my business. And I'm going to turn and I'm eyeing to coax them into defending themselves more. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't.
Yeah, you just walk off.
Ah! Yeah, that figures.
They just go back to sipping their cocktails. And...
Yeah. Can you believe that guy? Oh, we're all rich. So, beans. There's no magic I can do with this, is there? I'm not gonna try to minor illusion as I walk again. Ooh, actually. Could be useful. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Does that have... What components does that have?
Let's see. Verbal and somatic. So what I'm gonna do is just off into my hand. Just like...
Okay, yeah.
Detect Magic.
Yeah, you can make a... You make 2 stealth checks to attempt to hide that.
Okay. Stealth. Okay, not too bad. 14 and 13.
Okay. Yes. So, I mean, it's subtle enough.
Yeah. No one's paying attention to me. I'm apparently not important around here or whatever. Not like I'm from a family of renowned bankers. Own a friggin' wrestling ring.
As you cast detect magic, and yes, you look around and you see and that's an actual spell, that's not a invocation.
It is an invocation. Eldritch invocation.
Oh, no, okay, yeah, no, I am remembering now. Never mind.
Did it work different?
Yeah, that works fine. No.
Okay.
I was just I was like, well, you changed your patron.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, but no, that does make sense for
Yeah.
Argus. You look around and you don't see a lot of magic. However, you do see go ahead and make a perception check
Okay.
for me.
Dang wisdom score. 14.
Okay, yeah. You look around. There's kind of like essence of magic. Like when you catch like a scent on the breeze. Except you're more kind of seeing it. But you can't tell from where. But there is an essence of magic. Like magic is somewhere. Go ahead and make an Arcana check to try to tell what type of magic.
I would love to do that, actually.
I'll generally not tell you that you can do that with most of these checks. I don't think you've really
Yeah. That's another
done
14.
this kind of thing before. Can't really tell what school it is.
What if I said 15?
Then you'd be lying.
Yeah. But I've got high deception.
No, you're not trained in deception. You have high charisma.
Right. So,
And +4 is not all that high.
I clapped right into the mic. I'm so sorry. You're over there, not here. Choke myself. Well, this is getting me nowhere fast. Golly gee.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually going to play my own plot point.
Okay.
Plot point. There is another noble who happens to be affiliated with the Church of Lysander as his party.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's probably. I'm gonna say for the person who is currently doing Voltaire, it makes sense for you to only be able to do I know a guy.
Oh yeah.
So you could basically be like, there's a noble affiliated with Lythander or Lythandrian who is at this party.
I think we'll do that then.
Yeah.
I'll do that, I know, okay?
Yeah. Like you roll a perception check.
Absolutely.
See if you spot him. Or if he's just here.
4.
Okay. Roll a straight charisma for me.
Oh lord. Okay. Well, it's charisma, so it's not too bad. Okay, that's really good. 22. So we got a great relationship, but it doesn't help because we're not here.
Not hope he is here. You said he was here.
Yeah,
but
he's here,
that
but I
means
don't
you
know
don't
that.
see
I
him.
can't see him, so in my mind, he's not here.
Sweet, actually.
I don't know where she is.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're kind of like looking around the area, someone comes up to you, and Voltaire?
Oh, yes. Hello.
Voltaire, hello, it's been a while, as you recognize this...
What kind of scar she got?
You recognize this dragonborn woman,
Not the same dragonborn woman, right?
well, I mean, this one's missing an eye.
Ah, that's a good difference.
Yeah, so it is kind of different. So this one, gold dragonborn, who her one keen eye, like, kind of almost boring into you in that uncomfortable but familiar way.
Yeah.
As
I'm used to uncomfortable but familiar.
it's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been so long. Oh my goodness.
It's you look at her and she you know this woman from Baldur's Gate, in fact.
Oh, wow.
She was she's a member of one of the families that was a patron towards your monastery. Go ahead and roll a intelligence history check.
Okay. 17.
Okay. You also know that her family was at least rumored to be in the Cult of the Dragon. But yeah, the two of you knew each other relatively well. Back in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Largely, her scar, in fact, her missing eye, would have come from a mission that you were both... Actually, no. You don't know where the scar came from. Last time you saw her, her eye was still intact.
Okay.
You've never worked with her, but she was a patron to... Her family were patrons, primary patrons to your monastery.
Sure.
It's been a while. I'm assuming the bad business brought you to Waterdeep.
Unfortunately. Yes.
Sorry to hear that. Well, happy to see you again.
Thank you. It's good. Wonderful to see you too. Oh, goodness.
And
her name is...
Yeah. Bakal Erbith.
Bakal Erbith.
Bakal...
Bakal?
Fikal.
Fi. With a
Or, well, Fakal, I guess. It's F-A-C-C-A-L.
Bakal.
O-R-I-B-I-T-H.
Bakal Orbith. Okay. I feel like Daffy Duck saying that. I got a very... Plug your ears, children. I got a very vivid mental image of Sylvester the Cat saying, "Fuffer and fuck attack." Bakal.
Yes. Bakal
Orbith. Orbith. Emphasis on the bith.
He's a bit of a bit. Yeah.
Get the best of both worlds. Hannah Montana. I never watched it. What brings you to the party? Is it, are you here for leisure or by recommendation?
Well, Well, I heard that.
Are you sure?
Trying to get this accent. No, it is a T. I heard that there's they adopted Tango here.
Yes.
Swango, I think they were calling
Swango.
it. Do this human swing music,
Mm-hmm.
but dancing in a Dragonborn style, and I thought I'd like to see it.
Well, you happen to be talking to the aficionado of such a craze.
Don't say.
Yeah,
Rolling
but-
a honor persuasion check.
Absolutely. Persuasion, honor, so +3. Ooh, okay, 16.
Okay, yeah. Like it's kind of more like there's no like notable hint to what she said.
Sure.
Like it doesn't. Yeah.
Well, at least half of it.
Oh, by the way, what passive skill are you using?
Great question. Probably. I want to say investigation.
Okay, cool. Well, this is brilliant seeing you, and very pleasure of being with the one who started it. I'm not entirely certain how I feel of it yet.
Neither do I. It was a
don't-
lot. I was only half of the pairing, of course. The other one. Oh goodness. He was the one who like first introduced me to the concept of incorporating Dragonborn dancing into the whole scene.
Ah, I see.
He made it blend beautifully. It out on like wildfire. It was beautiful.
You were too drunk to remember her name.
Yes. I know I don't remember her name. Don't worry about that.
No, that is. I suppose her mind was better than her dancing feet, from what I've heard. Some of the other Dragonborn nobles here were saying her tango was dancing.
I don't want to put bad words on her name, but we had some hurdles to hurdle over. What's the verb for hurdles?
A hurdle, I think.
Well, we hurdled over some hurdles.
Ah, yes. Good old hurdle.
It only hurdled a little.
Oh, I missed you.
Oh, stop.
I couldn't help but notice you're hanging around the entry hall for a while.
Yes.
Why do you not come into these
Rental?
the rental? Yes.
Yes. Well, I want to make sure that I'm not missing out on speaking to anyone beforehand. I want to make sure to get some interactions in before I can connect with people.
Of course. Well, pleasure to have that interaction, and you interacting as a noble for once.
Yeah.
This is truly an interesting turn.
It certainly is.
Out of the monk robes and into the top hat,
Honestly,
looking very Water Davy.
oh, well, honestly, I greatly prefer this to the robe.
She's wearing more of like, kind of more of a Renaissance feel of nobility
Sure.
than the more Regency feel that Waterdeep tends to be.
Yeah. Oh, this feels it feels much more like myself. And look at you as well. You're spick and spam for such a
Well, I can't exactly underdress to the I suppose my second debutant to the city of Waterdeep.
Oh, sure, certainly. Well, we've had our speaking. Would you like to dance?
Oh, by all means.
Wonderful.
That Or you say, lovely.
Yeah. And off we
Yeah.
go!
Yeah, go ahead. Are you leading?
Oh, yes. I gotta show her how
Okay, make a dexterity performance check.
Wonderful. Okay. What's my dex? I already forgot. Okay, +3. Not too bad. 3 plus... That's a natural 1.
Yeah,
I
so you
think I
immediately
tripped.
take... Yeah.
As soon as we
Yeah, so you take the dance floor and immediately, like, try to get into, like, you're like, this is a tango position. It's very much not, and then you immediately just, like, are not on balance anymore. As you, like, kind of fall over, she catches you. Oh, I thought you were going to lead, not,
I was planning on it, but I seem to have beefed it.
I'm pretty sure that the leader is not supposed to put their weight on the
No.
follower.
No, not at all.
Well,
You know what it is? I was highly inebriated last time I did this. So I do not have...
so you're not drunk enough is what you're saying.
I think that's the problem.
Waiter immediately pulls over. This waiter like comes over with a tray of glasses. And she looks at it and is like, "Well,
Oh, not to your liking?
bring a pitcher." This stuff is so soft. Half elven alcohol. It's barely even worse than water.
Oh, God. There's such a... not even refinement is the issue, it's just... Something needs to be threaded into the rest of it in order to bring it more to life in the mouth. I like drinks.
I was kind of just saying it was weak.
Yes.
Or,
I think
too.
I think a lot about flavors of things as of recently.
It's your health blood coming through.
Yeah.
Notably, go ahead and make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh gosh. Oh, memory. Okay. That's another natural 1.
Okay. What do you remember? Like you can riff off of the situation that's happening that would have triggered the memory.
All this talk of flavors, food. Remember that one time when the kids were talking about why it's not okay to eat people? Oh, think of all those dead bodies. Dead body talk. Lots of dead talk.
Yeah, so you're just you end up mumbling to yourself, think of all those dead bodies. What?
Sorry, what?
Excuse me,
No.
what are you talking about the dead?
No, I'm sorry, I disassociated a little bit there. I'm here now.
Real. Okay.
This is why I need to drink.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's a...
Yeah. So she like the waiter comes back with a pitcher, yeah, and like it's like a fine crystal pitcher that he sets on the like kind of end table. There's like a flower pot on it that he pushes to the side slightly and sets down this pitcher, and she grabs the glass. Presumably you do as well.
Of course I do.
And she just she takes a whiff and then like licks the air with her tongue.
Yeah.
And then just drinks it down.
I'm gonna... Not as fast, but... Slurpees.
Yes. But you are gonna finish it in one drink.
Good attempt.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make a con save.
Gosh, okay. Con save is a +0. 8.
Okay, yeah. You're already feeling this wine as it drifts down your throat.
You know...
Yeah, so you do now qualify as poisoned. You are now drunk.
Okay.
Like kind of you're like at the line between tipsy and drunk,
Okay.
right? So you're still like aware of what's going on, but you are severely loosened up, and it actually is like it's difficult to walk straight
Great.
at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna get my charger out of my back.
As I love how she like just straight up was like, half elf stuff is too light of alcohol because half elves can't take their alcohol.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'm a half elf. I'm gonna try to do it anyways.
I'm a quarter elf.
You're quarter elf, yeah.
I was ambitious. Last time I tried an elven drink, I spat it on the table.
Yes. Well, that was a Lodgren wine. Lodgren fine wine. Whereas this is just normal wine.
Good old elf.
It's just some like white wine.
Yes.
You know the thing is, I can't tell how long it takes for this to actually take effect, because the metabolism slows it down, so it takes forever to get drunk.
Oh, the metabolism definitely slows it down. She like grabs actually. Yeah, so she you like
Disheveled.
you notice she grabs a drink from like another tray walking by and then pours it into your drink as she pours something into she grabs the pitcher and refills her,
Yes.
and then begins to more slowly drink the second one.
Here's the dancing? Sure.
Is to dancing. It's water.
Yeah.
She just gave you straight water.
Ooh. How do they make it cold? Dancing time.
Indeed. She sets it down, and just grabs you and begins to lead you through. As yes.
My tie is somehow loosened without being touched. Hat's a little bit to the side.
Yeah, so she is. Yeah, she's dancing. Like, this is good dancing. It's not impressive dancing, but especially considering your state, it's good.
Yeah.
She's tangoing. You're very much taking the follow. Much like last time, you're essentially. These people clearly trained to dance with a broom in order to always be able to dance no matter how bad their partner was. That's what she's doing.
Great.
Is you're the equivalent of her dancing with a hat rack.
I like the broom one better. We're sweeping the floor out here.
Sweeping a competition.
Get voices dripping into that one comedian. I don't remember his name.
No respect.
And you say, I didn't know that you were into the parties and, how do you say, the, frivolities of Quarterdavian life.
Well, I'm trying to dip my toe in a little, you know, when there's so much that this is part of business life. I feel like it's important to know how to be ready at a moment's notice.
Oh, and are you picking up your family's business?
Well, also working in the entertainment guild at the moment.
Oh, you don't say.
Yes.
Can I make an insight check on that reaction?
Go ahead.
Does that felt like when I tell people I'm an animation major. They're like, oh, okay, what are you gonna do with that? Insight. Okay, that's pretty good. 17.
Okay, it's less of, oh, what are you gonna do with that, and more of, she knew.
Okay.
Like, she's being polite, and, like, driving a conversation,
Sure.
despite the fact that she knows what the answers to her questions are.
Yes.
Which, like, as this is happening, it kind of, like, it reminds you that she's done this. This is her. And, like, those memories are kind of bubbling back up, along with the drink that's now getting stirred up. Maybe that's what's bubbling back up. Who knows? But yeah, she's dancing you around.
And what a... And please,
been so long. What is your current status with your family's business?
Oh, well, I was never one on the business side of things,
Oh.
more of the social side, the events, going to balls, going to charity balls, and collecting funding from everyone for the Lythandrian Church, of course.
Well, I know you don't need me to tell you this, but you handle the social beautifully.
Well, and I, of course, understand switching guilds can be a very monetary, concerning time, so
Good.
I'm not going to press you for any donations, but if you have anything that you could use some help in, I'd be happy to help you.
Well, there is something actually.
Yes?
Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to speak this so only she can pick up what I'm saying. And be like, I'm mostly here for reports of the concerns from our higher ups. You understand
Oh, really? About what?
about activities, perhaps.
Oh no, not these youths with their activities.
No. Oh, the youth. I'm 18.
She's also like similar age.
Yeah.
Like it was very clearly just a joke.
Yeah. But drunk. There's been concern, nothing yet confirmed, but I'm here to see if we need to step in, so to speak, and
What kind of activities might these be?
well, there's like, imagine religion, right?
Right, I'm imagining,
Yeah.
trying my best.
And if it was not great, here's a better one actually. The thing that we spent all that time at the monastery for. As a demon. Because of demons? Because of
Aye.
I'm trying to make sure whether or not that's happening here. Because I was asked to by the Reverend Saint August. No, I was asked by Sir Nikolai Constant.
Oh. Well, that's quite impressive. I did hear that you were, appointed at
Yes.
a relatively high position.
Yes,
Recently.
that
by
was
Saint
wild.
An acolyte of his, right?
I was, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
Really moving up in the world.
Thank you. I'm trying. It feels like it's just happening around me, honestly.
Who would have guessed to advance your religious career more? You just need to leave the church for a moment.
If that's all it took, I would be leaving more frequently.
Well, by all means, I can help.
Oh, please.
What do you need?
Well, for starters, the VIP room.
Oh, darling, say no more.
Oh,
She just,
already?
yeah, she just grabs you and immediately starts walking.
Okay. Oh, hey.
Nice.
Fine. I'm doing the thing where you're trying to act like you're not drunk.
Yeah, so she ends up kind of lifting you slightly
Oh.
so that you're walking more stably.
I can fly.
She's entirely stabilizing you. You're not off the ground.
No.
No, it's just she's taking some of your weight off
Yeah.
of you.
I can walk. It's a miracle.
And then she just kind of head up, shoulders back, and just does not look at anyone. By the door or anything.
I'm
Just
trying to copy.
purposely walk through. Go ahead and make a honor deception check just to see if you help and or hinder.
Okay. Um, 16.
Okay, I believe. Um. Yeah, poison's affects skill checks.
Right, it's a disadvantage.
It's only ability checks that will affect.
Well, that's a nat 1.
Okay, yep. So she has disadvantage. Yeah, you
Well, I'm switching.
you're like, don't look at anyone and keep like glancing over to like everyone. You like glance at the people who you had talked to before.
Don't look at you. I say out loud.
Don't look at you. Okay, well actually her disadvantage is higher than what her other thing was, so it's not the
What?
same. Yeah. As she just walks in and like even with you being yourself, they like just kind of glance at you and then like see her and just continue talking. Like yeah. As
We're doing so good.
as you as she's like leading you in, you you notice that she is with your passive investigation, you end up noticing that her coat is the coat that she is wearing like has a lot of like scale patterns. And you actually notice that there is a part of the coat that like kind of there's almost like large scale segments that come down over the shoulders. And you notice that they are actually more like curtains that are like fastened together.
Ooh.
And you like catch a hint of there's something on the sleeve below it, like some symbols,
Oh.
but without actually being able to unfasten that and move and look and see at the symbols, can't really make out precisely what they are.
Keeping that in mind. Okay.
Yeah. You walk into the VIP area, and you see Leslie, Alwinia, in the, you see Leslie Alwinia, in the VIP. She's talking to some people there, and make a actually no. Sorry. Yeah, so you see her mingling with people, like, of course, the social butterfly. Kind of a lot of people are around her. They're sitting, it's not as many that was like when they're out on the dance floor, but there is a good number of people sitting around her and chatting, and then there are like other smaller social circles that are around. Everyone's sitting down. There are people like in you pass a door and look into the private lounge as you pass by the grandfather clock as you continue into she what was her name?
Leslie?
Oh, Fakal, yeah. Fakal kind of like gently leads you and like leans against the wall. As you are like leaning at the wall between her and the grandfather clock, as it incessantly is ticking at the back of your head. And that is how you get in places. Act like you belong.
Ah,
Yes. You're so right. By the way, I love your outfit that you got going. It's
I thank you.
what's happening here with the sleeves?
Well, it's The dragon scales falling down. It's traditional, just symbolizes the dragons.
I see.
Not much deeper than that.
Insight check.
Go ahead and make an insight check, disadvantage because you're drunk.
Yeah. Okay. 16, 13 plus 2, 15.
Okay. He is seeming pretty dismissive.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna push my luck right now. What's this VIP? Oh, there. Wait. I know what to do.
It's like lounges and sitting rooms.
Good.
There appears to be like a private dining room as well.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do magic. And when
Are you sure that is a good idea?
should I not?
Well, I suppose it depends on the subtlety of the magic.
Well, it's fairly simple. I mean, the last person that showed me how to do magic, I don't remember exactly how it went, but it was something along the lines of, and then I cast a spell.
Okay.
And
What
as
components?
an example,
What spell? What components?
the detect magic, verbal somatic. So
Okay.
I'm like actively doing it, but treating it as though it's a demonstration in case anyone's watching.
Okay,
So-
yeah,
so
sure.
that's how he did the spell.
Make a deception check.
Disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. The 12 plus 4, 16.
Okay. As you do that, and you notice that there is like from there's go ahead and make another perception check as you immediately are hit with this like whiff of a residue. As you then look around,
Perception or Arcana?
perception.
That would be 11 then.
Okay. You cannot quite tell where that whiff is coming from. But you look around and you do see someone. One person is just entirely glowing.
Wow.
They're beautiful.
And it is. They are just radiating this illusionary magic.
Oh. Interesting. Oh, it'd be a shame if someone cast Dispel Magic. I don't have that. But if I did, imagine.
Blood point. And then yeah, so you see that, and you kind of look around, and you notice an aura without anything in the aura. It looks like a sourceless aura of illusion magic.
Gotta go right towards that.
Okay.
Not attempting.
Yeah, make a
Not making it look like I'm going towards that. thing.
charisma stealth or charisma deception.
Going in this direction. Okay. Do I have proficiency in stealth? I do not. So it's charisma, so it's fine either way. Well, it will be if it wasn't a disadvantage. That's gonna be a 7.
Yeah. So you head over in
it's
that
the
direction,
ones.
and then like as you get close, it kind of like bounces slightly, and then like goes across the room, and then stops on top of the grandfather clock.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Do anything with that? I'm not gonna blow it up. Oh, an idea. How does this work? Ooh. Okay. Great. Because of how much of a struggle I'm having at the moment, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay, what components does that have?
Great question. Verbal and somatic, and so I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
and so then the sorcerer said,
Okay.
higgity piggity zippity zop.
Make a charisma deception and a dexterity stealth check.
Okay. 14.
Or actually dexterity deception.
Okay. So that's 19 for the first roll. What was the
Dexterity deception.
dexterity deception? Okay. 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 So that's in that one.
Okay, yeah. As
If I get 2.
yes, you are currently like you did that and then you notice Leslie like looks over in your direction and she you actually get the impression that she may have been watching you for a while as she like gestures someone to the side and gets up, and then you also notice that like a few other people in her group are now like watching you. Some of them are watching her head over to you, whereas others are still simply socializing.
Watching her come over to me?
Yes,
Okay.
as she's walking directly to you. This half-elf woman.
Wonderful. What did we talk about last time?
Her hair is kind of like old. It's kind of like there's like pulled back in the like braided down the middle, and then her sides are like brought up into two not like thin mohawks, but more like airy voluminous mohawks. But
Okay.
not like a punk mohawk. As she comes over, her the back and she comes over, and as she's heading over to you, as she's heading over to you, you catch a glow out of the corner of your eye. You look over, and as she's like halfway through the room, a glowing figure. This one, again, illusionary magic, but this isn't the same glowing figure. This is Natalie. That's Natalie Mosley.
The Dragonborn from last time?
No, the Entertainment Guild
Oh yes! Oh, her!
woman that you flirted with.
Yeah. What did she have like a green streak in her hair or something?
Yeah, she's a. Yeah, I think so.
I don't think we actually decided what color it was.
Yeah, just a ribbon of dyed hair. It's
Yeah.
freaking like. Yeah, it's green.
Okay.
As.
No, it used to be pink, but the way these dyes fade, it gets wild. whack up your.
Yeah, as she just walks up to Leslie and begins to have a conversation. As Leslie is distracted for at least a moment. You don't know how long, though.
Okay. Leslie, okay, I'm gonna. What do I do? I say difficult. I suddenly feel like everyone is staring at me. Very nervous.
The moment is gone as she waves her hand at Natalie and walks over to you.
Okay.
Lord Castellanter, correct?
Oh my goodness! Hello, wonderful to see you again, Miss Leslie.
I was wondering, your party tricks. Where did you learn them at?
That would be a gift from the Church of Lathander. As I was sworn in by Saint Argus himself, he bestowed upon me some abilities to help me through my day-to-day.
Don't say. And that's grand for you. Marvelous to hear. Are you dedicated to their cause?
I'd like to think myself as such, yes. Insight check.
Good.
At disadvantage. Actually, I don't want to use guidance now. Did it? So okay, 13 plus what did I say? Insight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 15.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, there is definitely something going on beneath there. It was like she's very clearly probing you for information.
Yes.
And I'd say that's generally all you'd get from that success because it was so narrow.
Okay. Is
Coming over. And
okay. Okay. I have my pain with all times, of course. Well, on the subject, I mean, if you're uncomfortable talking about religion at a party, that's perfectly fine. But
I'm the one who brought it up.
that's fair. That's true. Well, and yourself, what would you say? What would you say your ideals are in terms of faith?
Well, as they are with anyone, I do believe they are complicated, but Lysander is the head of the Pantheon, and I follow members of the Pantheon. I don't have any issue with the Pantheon the Pantheon Waterdeep has formed. Come, sit with us, let's have a conversation.
Of course, I would love to. Make my friend.
Yeah, so, as you, wave over, she immediately, comes with you, can't I remember her name?
Fakal.
What? Fakal, yeah. As...
Oh, this... Oh, her middle name? Last name? Something Beth. Obith?
Orbith.
Orbith. That's what I'm doing to her. I'm orbiting around her at this party. Like
As yeah,
like a potato
you're
orbiter now.
you're like led over to the table with everyone kind of sitting around. Well, topics. I'm very glad. I was just discussing with Lord Castellanter here about his appointment to Reverend or Acolyte, and how beneficial that is. He gains his magic from the Celestials, even.
Yes. I do my best to seek any opportunity I can to advance myself and further my ideals and plans of the sort for a, as you say, complicated view of bettering what I can. I'm a little drunk at the moment. A little.
Fakal speaks up. And you come to the noble parties often because of that, or is it are you a socialite that happens to be deep within this crusade?
Deep in the crusade, I don't know about that, but I like to socialize. I need more. Could always do with more in life. What's wrong?
Bulbargo, I can't minimize this window.
Oh. How do you fall? You just hit escape?
I just did.
FN escape? Weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
Well,
Guess I
now
can't
we're trapped
control
on this
music now.
window. Fascinating. Control Alt Delete is the only other thing I can.
Would that close the window?
No,
Or minimize?
that would open up a task manager. That should open up a window.
Yeah, there is
Task manager.
there we go.
Oh,
Interesting. Okay.
weird.
There is a hotkey combination to just immediately exit a full screen. I don't remember. That is strange.
Very strange. Another day. I need to. I'm so tired. Why am I so tired?
Yeah. There we go. Then, right. Question was, are you in... Does the crusade bring you to social parties often, or is it, how do you say, a socialite who happens to be in it?
I prefer to think of myself as a socialite. I'm always looking to be more involved with people any way I can.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Is it deception?
You are explicitly here
Yeah.
for the
that's
crusade.
Fair. Okay.
Just because it's not a lie doesn't mean you're not deceiving.
Right. So 17.
Okay.
Plus 4 in deception is good.
Well, I'm very glad you chose my place to have a party.
Oh,
So, enjoy us.
I had such a ball last time, I couldn't stand to miss out on another opportunity.
Right, you were the one who, invented Spango.
Yes! I don't know where that name came from, but it got out so quick I can't say no to it.
In the Waterdeep, gala circles. I wouldn't call it 10-day quick. It's around here quite quickly.
Yeah?
Aye, very fast indeed. And, you are quite the, talented persuader. Very, boosting of signals. But,
Ah, please. Oh, I only want.
she was the one who came up with the dance, correct?
She did. She did.
You happen to remember her name?
Neither do I.
Hmm.
Lovely woman. Fantastic.
They
Fantastic
quite
time.
lovely. I haven't seen her since.
Oh.
No wonder where she went.
Ooh.
Well,
Insight check on that.
Make a insight check.
Okay. 11 and a 6 plus 8.
There's no hints that she's meaning anything, that she's anything different than she's saying. Though that's not by any means uncommon. There are so many nobles in Waterdeep, and
So many.
managing to get an invitation to the seaboard, I don't. She didn't strike me as someone from one of the high noble families
No?
of the Draconic Horde. Not that I heard, at least. Would you happen to know, Mademoiselle Orbith? Curious. I don't think that. I don't think I've seen her around the Dragon Ward, but of course, I'm not from the Dragon Ward. I'm from Baldur's Gate, simply here. Right. So, I couldn't necessarily. Doesn't strike me as any of the names that I looked into before I came. I pride myself on knowing the who's who. So, that doesn't seem. I believe she was probably a mid-noble, if not a low-noble. Maybe in the entourage of someone else who came. That is what I was thinking as well, very much. I didn't recognize her name, but she was also standing around to the corner. Normally entourage tend to stay with the persons that they come with. It's not at odds that she would go to the side, though these introverts are sometimes overwhelmed by the. Perhaps the entourage came and joined mine, and too many people for. They continue bantering, just talking about the gala, parties, socializing. At this point, like, the rest of the table is starting to interject as well, like the conversation is picking
Okay.
and just getting to the point of banter.
Right. Okay, I'm going to changing pleasantries and so what do you do for what is your family tied to, things like that, just that kind of conversation for
Sure.
a bit. And come to Miss Leslie Alana with the same question. And yourself, all this talk of who's who. Could you mind reminding me how did your family acquire such status and regency about the place?
Okay, make a charisma deception check as you are trying to to hide the fact that you are steering the conversation.
Yes. Ooh, that was a good one. That one's less good. What was it? Deception? Or?
Yes, charisma deception.
Charisma deception. Okay. 30 plus 4 again, 17.
Yeah.
Other one was a 17 plus 4, which would have been better, but it's okay.
Oh, we are, we're the head of the Interior Design Guild. I don't know much of it myself.
Oh.
This is my business. These parties, getting everything going. Though I will say, the guild does work in the, setting up quite well.
Yeah, it certainly does. But you yourself with interior design.
I have nothing to do with it myself. It's just simply the family's gift.
Oh, come. You must have some involvement. I mean, obviously, your work is your own business, but when you have something to take pride in, I suggest you say exactly what it is you do. And I'm going to cast suggestion on her.
Interesting. What suggestions components?
The verbal and material. Material being my walking stick that I use.
Make
One of those.
make a charisma deception,
Okay.
and
Okay.
what's the actual material that it says?
A snake's tongue and either a bit of honeycomb or a drop of sweet oil.
And that's in your stick, your staff, your cane.
I was under the impression that like the arcane focus was like a replacement for
Yeah.
material.
Yes. It is, but that's kind of like pulling out rosaries, and so it would basically be like, I suggest you take pride in your thing, and you like pick up the cane and like tap it on the table, right? There is ritual happening.
Right. Okay. Then I guess.
Also, your focus needs to in some way connect to your patron.
Holy symbols?
Yeah, Argus did not give you this cane.
No.
So if you have a cane with like Argus's sigil and Azrael's sigil on it, you can totally be like, yeah, this is my focus.
Okay. In that case, if I may do a bit of reflavor,
Yeah.
the holy symbol that I brought with me, just to add to my sentence before, be like, I mean, I don't take shame in being part of the church, and
Okay, yeah. Then
or I'm not shy about it.
yeah. Then make a charisma sleight of hand.
Okay. Interesting. Ooh, my sleight of hand is good.
Because you're trying to distract them from the fact that your holy symbol is glowing,
Yes.
and that you're doing magic by, like, talking.
Yes. Let's see. That is okay. For 6 plus 12 is 18.
Okay, and what was the deception check?
Oh shoot! I forgot to roll that. We got stuck on the cane talk. Just regular deception.
Yep.
Okay.
Deception.
Okay. 17, 16 plus 4 is 30, 20.
You are rolling really well.
It's about time. It's because I'm doing charisma
I
stuff
actually
now.
I actually need to read through suggestion and
Yes.
see precisely what the limits of that is.
Yeah, absolutely.
This, folks, is my little game that I play with the DMs, where because I can't remember most of the rules of D&D, I can manipulate the situation into my favor, or very, very opposite way. I usually hinder myself and others just by talking. Although one time we did figure out a better use for True Strike because I misunderstood what I meant by knowing something's defenses instead of like a wall that you could break easily. I thought it meant like something that a character has defense or resistance against. And then everyone was like, actually, let's go with that. So all that to say, just do some guesswork now and then with the stuff you do. It can work out sometimes, and sometimes you get a real neato little thingy about it, just because of wording that's vague enough that you can play with it a little. I highly encourage it, especially with my own players, because that get creative like that. It's nuts. I'm filling for dead air, is what I'm trying to say.
What's your spell save DC?
Oh. 14.
14. Okay.
One time when I was 7 years old, I broke my arm at Walmart. What happened was I was sitting in the basket and I saw some Go-Gurt tubes in the dairy section. I thought, I bet I can reach that. Turns out my arms were not long enough.
Sorry, what? Say again what your spell save was?
14.
14? Okay. Well, that's exactly what I'm suggesting. That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, surely you have a sibling that has nothing to do with the, family business of banking.
Oh no.
Why would it be odd for me to have nothing to do with the family business of interior design?
I suppose that's true.
I mean, after all, why is her name so hard for me to remember? Fakal. After all, you have been a monk for so long now. Nothing to do with banking. Everyone goes on their own journey.
I suppose you're right. I suppose. We've been talking for a while. Do we want some more? Do we want some more drinks? More food? What are we thinking?
If we want more drinks or more food, the wait staff will bring it to us.
This, honestly, you're living the life I'm working towards. You're living.
Thank you very much. It is a life that I do want.
Okay, it's fine.
You do very much have the ability to conversation circle.
Yes.
All
right. I'm going to.
Actually, if you were looking for drinks, feel free. Use the open bar.
Oh, an open. It's open. Wow, wonderful.
Of course, VIP. This is the place where you are at home.
Very much. I think I'll do just that. Excuse me for just a moment. Head to the bar.
Yeah. As you go over to the bar, as you
actually,
yeah, as you go over to the bar, you like get to the bar and sounds like you're not finding what you're looking for. You look over and Natalie is sitting on one of the stools at the bar, and she's just turned to look at you.
Hello, Natalie. Was it?
Oh, Natalie, yes.
Wonderful to see you again.
As it is you.
It's been an evening. Ooh, I just need to wind down. Sometimes there's so many people to talk to.
Oh, sometimes if you, I find the best way to get people to talk is get them off their home field. I have a personal habit of especially at the bar where people are starting to get drunk, go out on the town with them. Go around. And it gets them in a place where it's easier to ask.
That makes so much sense.
Easy to get his tongue to slip when there's no one else to catch the tongue.
You are so smart.
Oh, thank you, I know.
Yes, you should. Oh goodness. Question: How Is there a way to know, like, how would this place feel about? Are there potions that can undo poison?
Presumably?
Okay. Is there a way to know if they have that? I'm
Right.
a surprise. Something to freshen me up.
I mean,
Luck is the only thing keeping me going.
you like look through the bar and like there's no like coffee or anything.
Yeah.
It's alcohol.
Yeah.
It's a bar.
That's a great. Sort of something I can do. You don't happen to have anything clearer than the humorous.
I tried. I tried. Some kind of wine earlier, and I am paying for it actively.
No, precisely. No, I can't think of anything that would help all that much with that. Sorry.
No worries.
I tend to be going the other direction.
I'm here. Yep.
She grabs a drink and like off the table she grabs like a bottle and like actually she goes around to behind the bar and starts mixing a drink. Oh, this won't necessarily sober you up, but it might keep you kicking.
I will take anything.
Yeah, as she pulls a napkin and sets it down. She leans on the bar. Well, it's getting a bit later for me, and it seems like you're going down a certain route. Digging. And I'd rather not be in the same hole if you lose your shovel. So, I'm gonna be heading out for tonight.
Pleasant evening. We got.
So hot. Okay. I drink whatever it is.
Yep. It's like, there's a lot of like, on I believe tonic and like soda water in it. There's like some fruit that's kind of spritzed into it. There's a little bit of alcohol, so you do need to make a con save.
Sure. Shakur? Of course.
But it's also like there's maybe like a lot of like vinegar or something in it.
Ooh. Okay.
What's your con save?
That's a 14.
Okay. Yeah. So it kind of kicks you, and it's like when you're tired and you just receive a slap in the face. It doesn't make you less tired, but it refocuses you.
Here we are. Okay. I need to freshen myself up for a second. I find a restroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the whole time I'm trying to think of like what are places that are good enough, suggesting someone, at least one someone, to leave their home to go to a party place, to go about town for.
Not everyone in that room lives here.
No, I know, but specifically for Leslie. Like, obviously, I want to bring everyone with, but actually,
That's not taking them out of their environment, though. The point is to get just get a few people out of their environment so you can talk to them without without people getting in the way.
Okay, what's something that's out of their environment?
Right, yeah. Well, I was already on the right track with potions, I think. As you look, as your reflection talks back to you,
Okay.
as where do they have stuff that they don't have here?
They have stuff that they don't have here. They don't have coffee. Coffee place?
Speakeasy,
Speaky.
ocean.
Yes.
Is that or home?
I'm not taking them to my house. Should I? No. No.
And the kids are at the summer place.
Yeah, there's a summer place they're taking care
We
of.
have the villa near here.
We do. Ooh. Ooh. Well, there are ups and downs, aren't there?
Don't bring them to the basement.
Well,
and it'll
yeah,
be fine.
yeah. I don't know how wanderlusty everyone is. Wanderlusty? Wanderlusty.
It doesn't really matter how lusty they are.
Wanderlustrous.
We are bringing. I can bring them to the villa, and that puts them on my turf.
Do I have potions at home?
Probably not. Why not both?
Yeah. Speakeasy.
Easy to sober up. Maybe give them something that does the opposite. And then back to the villa.
Okay. Gosh, I'm so smart.
I can also help you disappear.
Huh?
Retry. Try again.
Oh. What?
My face.
My face.
They know my face.
They do.
But if they're at a bar,
Yeah.
we take them out to a bar.
Yeah.
Or even if they won't come with us here.
Yeah.
If my face is different,
Yeah. Can I do that?
then you can try again. I can totally do that.
I can totally do that.
I can make us do
Okay.
that. Party tricks. Already done it somewhat.
Yeah. Okay. So change face, invite to speakeasy, then to the villa? Or the change face is only if the first time doesn't work.
That is up to you.
That is.
To me. That is up to me, my dear.
Nice that I have a positive opinion of myself.
I am so my type. It's okay. You're drunk. I'm drunk.
You know?
Your reflection just kind of stumbled out of the door. Out of the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm not touching that wine again. Okay. Okay. I need to freshen up.
Yeah.
So I need to
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. This is a good place to take a break then. I'll try to figure out what the frick is going on with the window during the break. So
Okay.
I'll see. We'll be back. I'm gonna say a 10-minute break. So what time is it? Because I also can't see the clock.
Oh yeah.
Where am I? Okay. Yeah, we'll be back at 55.
55. Very good year. No, it isn't.
Oh, we are back. Welcome back.
I thought.
Yep. Making sure. Yes, we somehow managed to go the entire break without getting on the same page.
We're really good at that.
Yeah, we're great.
Not communicating until it's too late.
Yes.
No, we're
Wait.
good.
Are we married and in our 50s? And or 70s?
We're 50 and or 70.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're 50 and 70. I am 50.
Going on 70.
I would like it better if instead of music, whenever they get into a rhythm, they just start pounding their fists on the table.
Yes.
Just
Just doing like all of the musical songs to the energy of "We Will Rock You." Okay.
What do you get with a girl in Gosh, I can't wait to play a bard.
Yeah. So you walk on out of the bathroom. As you it's no, it was
Popcorn? I'm
not
dying.
not pepcorn. Brian David Gilbert is not here.
With us in spirit. In our hearts.
Yeah, so you walk out of the bathroom, and you're in that main room again with the bar and the table that all of those like the sitting area that all of those people were at.
Okay.
There's a few people at the bar. Well,
Oh. Well, it's on there now. I'm crummy. I'm naked. Everything's happening all the time. Loch Ness Monster. Here's what I'm gonna do. Wow. Why am I like this? I'm sleepy and hungry. That's what it is.
yes.
It's my blood.
Fine.
No, I need to get in the place and
Yes.
and say, I come back for this, and I go. Friends, I'll be honest with you. I want to keep this party. I want to keep this livelihood going. Actually, no. I'm going to talk a bit first. I'm not going to just jump into it with the proposition. I'm going to communicate.
Yeah. So as you're kind of heading over there, a waiter is like, Mr. Castellanter.
Yes. Yes.
There, somebody bought a drink for you. A gentleman bought a drink for you, Lord, over on the bar.
Oh, thank you. You happen to know who it was?
They didn't say their name.
Okay. Frightening. Go to the bar. What's this? Am I able to tell what this drink is? Smell, sight, anything floaters?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
Um,
I don't want to get roofied.
yeah, intelligence investigation. Yeah.
Okay. 19 plus 2, 21.
Okay, yeah. It is, it's a very, very light drink. It kind of the aroma kind of smells like it might be like maybe has some sherry in it, but it's a cocktail that is very diluted. The alcohol is very diluted.
Okay. Sip.
Tastes like a diluted. It doesn't seem like there's anything in here other than just drink.
Okay.
As you finish it and kind of set it down,
Not to be impolite.
you set it down and there's a napkin on the table that you see some writing on.
Huh?
The reason it's a note.
All it takes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great. Oh. Like I said, I can do many things if I want to. And I think.
So what do you do?
Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, there's something I want to do, but I don't know if Voltaire would know it.
I mean,
And
you could
that's
ask.
not a noble.
You could ask me.
Yeah. That's it. This is probably gonna be a no, but I'll ask anyway. What are the chances Voltaire knows what Sean Hardlock looks like?
I don't think they've interacted.
No, they haven't. But I wasn't sure if it was like a face that he...
I mean, an honor history check.
Sure.
It's gonna be a real high DC though.
Yeah.
He's a low noble of the Dock Ward, who isn't even a prominent member of his family.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Changing the stat of the roll always screws me up.
The
2 plus
yeah.
3.
The only thing you need to look at in your skill, ignore the modifiers
Yes.
that are set in your skill. Just look at if you're proficient or not.
Yes, I am. So I'm trying to think. Proficiency. So it's 5 plus 7, so that's 12.
Okay.
So definitely not.
No, you try to like think of like random low nobles or whatnot.
Yeah.
You aren't really thinking of any particular faces.
Ooh. Okay, that would not work. Who's a noble that I've interacted with?
You just make someone up.
You're right. Yeah, I forgot. I can do that, huh? Great. So this guy, okay. Much more pale complexion. Dazzling blue eyes. Dirty blonde quaff happening. Let's see. I want to say dressed in a way that he knew how to dress when he walked out the door, but he's okay with letting a bit looser as
Okay.
the evening goes on.
Oh,
That vibe, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. This is
Yeah, that's. Did you like go back to the restroom to do that?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
I'm not just in the middle. Well, that was a good drink. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. You like look in the mirror and think on that form, and then fire burns up you, and then burns away to reveal this other form.
Huh. Oh, I don't like being blonde. Oh well. Okay. Different demeanor. Different. Oh. Oh. Hello. Come with me to the party. Too much. No, that's forceful. Too forceful. Too. Get it right. Slow. That's this guy's thing. He speaks slowly, and like whatever moves like this. Talks like spaghetti.
He talks wobbly.
Talks wobbly. Like a caramel
This is the time
sling.
to get wobbly.
What?
This is the time to get wobbly.
It's time to get wobbly. Oh, I get it. Gosh. Blast from the past hour.
So,
Not even that far.
are you trying to pick people up from the bar? Or are you
Yeah.
specifically going, like, back to the table of the high rollers kind of thing?
Okay.
Like, basically, like, where you were at first is very clearly, that's, like, head honcho stuff. That is the head of the, like, party, and then the real in crowd. That's a tough target, but potentially high value? Or there's the easier targets of at the bar.
Okay. Honestly, I think I trust the call with them. I think she can handle her own.
Okay.
She walked away from whatever got her eye out. It only cost her an eye. Fine. You know what? Actually, hold on. Well, shoot. Can't. That's. I was gonna cast guidance on her. For whatever she needs later. What's the range on guidance? Touch. Do one.
We're also still drunk.
I am also still. Won't help.
So 2 disadvantage checks.
I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick people up at the bar. I think she can hold her own.
Yeah.
Doing the whole like, you wanna get somewhere real crazy?
Yeah.
You wanna loosen up? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Make the move.
Yeah, so yeah, this yeah, so there's this this person is this gnome basically has, like, their hair is soft served ice cream. Like, that's what their kind of hair is. Like, it's spiraling up. It's like cotton candy bubblegum colors, like blue with like pink stripes in it, like going up. You know what? Yeah, no, they do actually have like googly eyes on their hair, like those like candy eyes that are put on
Oh
films and
my
whatnot.
gosh, I hope this isn't a cultist. I want to be this guy's friend.
A woman, actually.
I want to be this lady's friend.
Well, that it depends what exactly you mean by, where exactly you mean by go somewhere looser.
I'm unable to share a name in public spaces, but
I know how to get in. I can tell you from personal experience. It is a ride that you ready.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a charisma persuasion check.
Disadvantage?
Or
No, as
Okay.
McCall, but like a drink is slid across the bar, and you see Fakal now standing there, like with the drink that she's like kind of pushed forward. Right indeed. This man, he's from Baldur's Gate, if you get my meaning. I'm curious if you get that meaning, but what is your what was your persuasion check?
That was 13 plus 4, 17. I think a lot of 17s.
Yeah, you are.
my lucky number.
Also, go ahead and roll a intelligence history to know what the frick she means by like he's from Baldur's Gate.
if you catch my dang drift.
14 plus 4, so 18.
Okay, yes. That is disadvantage.
Ah, good point, good point.
She's not aiding you on that.
8 plus 4, 12.
Okay. You're not entirely certain?
Not even with spending all the time at Baldur's Gate?
No.
No,
It's like, I mean, generally Waterdavian nobles are known for being more wild with parties than
Yeah.
Boulder Gate.
That's a good point.
So that's just kind of a weird thing to say that you're not understanding, but it worked.
People keep saying things around me, and I don't
Yeah.
get the reference.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I get you. I get you right. Well, I do. Yeah. That sounds like a wondrous time indeed. As McCall rubs some salt around the rim of the glass.
I thought she was doing and demon protection.
And she goes, like, takes a sip from it, slides it to you. You take a sip from it, and what do you do?
Pass it to this other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make another persuasion check, with advantage because of aided, so
With advantage?
no disadvantage.
Okay. Sorry, persuasion, was it?
Yes.
Okay. That's another 12.
Okay. Yeah, she kind of like looks at it a moment. When you go, I'll go. I'll watch you on your way out. As yeah, she drinks the last of it, sets it down. Three places on the room now absent. Yeah.
That
You.
I'm sure that means something. I don't know what.
It means you didn't lick the same parts of the glass.
Oh, good.
That's really all it means.
So we're COVID safe.
No. Very much not.
Not at all. We're sharing a drink, Jasmine.
Yeah, disclaimer. That's a tradition in Waterdeep. That's not necessarily healthy.
Yeah, no. It's a tradition in Waterdeep to get a little bit of mono.
Just a tad.
Just a tad.
Just a tad.
For fun.
Yeah. You essentially repeat that. How many people are you bringing?
The tradition of herpes. I need to bring, like,
Ah, yes, a dragon gnome and human. We getting a whole mix up in here. You want some
diversity.
dragon herpes?
Dragon herpes. It burns extra.
Wait, are gold dragons fire? I can't remember.
Bro, they got the sickest rhyme. You got no idea their bars are nasty, sinful.
How many people?
Well, I was trying to see if there was a specific number that I should be bringing. So let's see. What's a good challenge rating for?
You don't know what the challenge people
No,
are.
I don't. Level 4.
I mean, you do also have Fakal.
Yes. Okay.
You got fuck all to fear.
Gosh, she needs that T-shirt. What a.
No, what she needs is like a nice, like noble outfit, but with that embroidered over the shoulder
Oh my
blades.
gosh, yes. Booty shorts.
You planning on inventing booty shorts as a Waterdavian fashion as well?
I'll never tell you what my plans are.
That would be quite difficult for you. You
Okay.
have no proficiency.
Yeah.
How many?
Let's go with 5 then.
Okay. Yes. So, you take a few dudes from the bar.
Yeah.
You got yourself
Living the dream.
living the dream.
Instant party.
Where are you headed?
Great question.
Yes. Sorry, I just had a thought of just I know a speakeasy that is in Waterdeep, and it's just
Yeah.
you walk in and it's like when the cowboy walks into a saloon and everyone looks over. You walk in and it determines everyone's opinion of you in the
Not one. They all pull out knives.
room. Yeah, you just walk in and they immediately like pull out guns, firing squad you.
You're lucky you get a 2, and you walk in, they all turn. No. Okay.
Oh, this guy again.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do. I know a speakeasy. So I know a guy who frequents a speakeasy. I do know a guy. I know a guy who works at the speakeasy.
Okay.
Would you like to switch to being Voltaire? As I have someone in mind.
Sure, yeah.
Great. Hope you know our back catalog.
Was that 5?
That was 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now I gotta pull up his character. I probably don't, but okay. So Voltaire. This is weird. In you go. There's this speakeasy. Yo.
Hey.
Well, I was gonna do this, so that changes things.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
That still works.
Okay. Voltaire, you've gathered all these people, somehow without a single one of them asking for a name, which is, thank God. And there's one place you've visited now and then, with some company that you've kept an eye on. As you step into place, the name of the speak is.
Like, what ward is this speakeasy in? Is this the C ward, like the High Nobles ward?
Right next door.
Well, that's the north, which is Low Nobles, and then or Castle, which is like military and education.
Low noble.
Okay, yeah, the north ward.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Got an
One.
idea of the setting.
There's one area. Known only as the artery.
Ooh.
Yeah.
stepping in the well, of course, you get in. We all know the password, swordfish. You pass through. The room is the walls decorated in purple with sort of a burnt orange light going on, and what is that? Kind of a gray plaid floorboard kind of thing.
Where are you looking?
You. You're close.
Oh, like this? Yeah.
Purple, orange.
Love it.
That's what I'm doing. What?
What's up with your eyes, my dude? That's brown.
It's burnt, not burnt orange.
It's like burnt umber, maybe. Like, it's a yellowy brown.
Well, it's got one of those lights. Rigged.
I argue with God about fashion.
And God said, let's move on.
I'll let you shut the fuck up.
At least you get an answer. We enter in.
There's a few characters already at bars. This, of course, is easy. That is known in only certain circles for the potions that are brewed here. And there is a satyr sitting at the standing at the bar, currently already mixing stuff up like a centrifuge kind of thing, swinging it around in a circle.
Yeah. Finchel, who's my favorite player? As I need to roll the charisma to see
Also,
opinion.
wait, Voltaire's in disguise at the moment.
That is actually very true.
Yeah.
How the frick does I know a guy work when you're in disguise?
Oh no!
I guess it's when they realize who you are.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So,
Then... Oh, wait, wasn't the point of knowing Finchel to know where to find a speakeasy?
Yes.
But I went to a speakeasy to find Finchel. What's the purpose of Finchel?
Fitch'll take two. Fitch'll works at the speakeasy. So, what's the question?
Wait, are we in a speakeasy?
Yes.
The artery... Okay. I asked if you knew where a speakeasy was. You said no, but you know someone who does.
You're right.
And then we went to a speakeasy to find the... Can we just say that it's like...
Backing up, son.
Right. Are we just at, like, Finchel, like, where he hangs, and then being like,
Yes.
hey... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not at the artery.
No, we're not.
We
at
just
the
know
end.
it's the club he likes.
Yeah. You know of the artery, don't know where it is.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, so...
Because the only way to get there is through the streets that, where the street lamps don't work.
Right, yeah.
so Fitchel is, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
He's in
So-
his usual spot, which
Yeah.
is sitting on a barrel, doing.
Yeah, so,
what he
yeah,
likes.
sure. I walk up to Finchel. And, like, kind of, like, swaggering up, kind of a bit stumbly drunk.
The wall, it's outside. The wall he's leaning up against is purple. The ground is kind of flat.
Yeah, and I go and just, like, lean against the wall as well. Finchel, I've heard you're quite a player, and you see, I'm quite bored, they're quite bored, and we need a good play to, clear that board, huh?
Okay.
I will point out I am using code that Finchel might understand.
Yeah, of course.
So, would Finchel realize who it is?
Let's find out.
Aha!
That
I
is
don't have to
that
roll
is
with
the intent of
disadvantage.
it. What?
I just realized I get to roll things without disadvantage again.
Oh, I thought you said that you know Spanish. I'm like, why does Finchel know Spanish?
Un poco, pero not enough to hold a conversation.
He doesn't know Draconic.
That's fair.
He knows Spanish.
Well, that's a flat 5 on his wisdom check.
So it's like,
I might know. This is what he sounds like, right? It's something like that.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like. Yeah, this is his voice. Yeah.
description. Stater, dressed in biker leather clothes, with like red accents here and there. Ugly dude. Not an attractive looking guy. Big forehead, long, thin, straight hair. Not hooded. What's the term? When your eyebrow meat like grows over your eyeballs.
A brow?
Got browed eyes.
Yeah, no, that's not. I mean, a forward brow.
Forward brow, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah,
That kind of thing. Deep bags under his eyes. Weird chin strap thing that looks about the same as the rest of his hair.
Yeah, I might know a way. Have you gotten a recommendation, or?
Oh, I've gotten recommendations from all around the place, here and there, in between, and thought going to the artery might be a good idea. You know the way?
Okay. Because you're doing the stance that Voltaire does.
Yeah. There's also more coded things in there somewhere,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, okay, persuasion with advantage.
to convince him, or to make him realize.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with advantage to
Yeah.
figure out what you're saying. That's way better. Okay.
Of course, always welcome. Always welcome to help out an old friend. What?
13.
13.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
It's a kind of mediocre, middling opinion of him.
Yep.
And you've spoken to this guy a few times before.
Yeah.
He's friendly enough.
Well,
Kind of cagey, but
Yeah.
he has a friendly disposition towards you.
no, not with a 13.
How is
That would be like, I think that's 14 on up.
like customer service friendly.
What I roll, so that rolls to be indifferent. That's the role that was. So he's not friendly or helpful.
Okay.
He's indifferent, so he's not.
Forgetting what our stat is. Okay.
Yeah,
That's on me.
yeah. You should probably read up on the relationships.
It's
That's
been a while.
That's really useful for DMs.
Yes. It's been a hot minute since I read up on it.
Alright, yeah. I'm always welcome. I'm always willing to help out a returning customer. These folks with you.
That they are.
Hello.
With me.
Hello.
And they're all like, okay, let's move on, huh? Okay.
Yep, there we go.
Hops off the barrel, a little flap of his hooves.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like back up to the group and like kind of whisper to the gnome, that whole everything that.
My face?
No, I'm not saying that to you. I'm not saying that to Fitchel. I'm like whispering to the gnome.
Okay.
Right? I'm like talking to the gnome.
His face? What?
It has nothing to do with the potion. Well, at least not the soft. So you'll be fine.
Hey,
But
they got hard stuff in there?
with a name like the Artery, what do you think?
I think it sounds like a party.
Bitch will take leads.
Inject raw aether crystals.
Ooh, that reminds me of something I made up as a kid. But I'll think about it later.
Yeah, so I follow Fitchel.
Yeah. Follow Fitchel, and as I said, following the parts where the street lamps are broken and it's darker, harder to see. So you're having to, everyone's having to rely on the sound of his
In the
hooves.
North Ward?
It was very, very small.
It's just like a one alley.
one alley. It's dark, and that's why no one goes back there.
I love the concept of like a bunch of like upper middle class houses, like some lower upper class houses, and then one alley where it's like, this is crime alley. It's just where all of the criminals hang.
It's one alley.
It's beautiful.
It's the one dark alley. It's you can see perfectly fine beyond that. It's just here. The buildings are tall enough. It blocks out the light.
Like they've like put blankets over like the alley so that the sun can't like get down into it.
Yes, it should be. The street lamps are also intentionally broken.
I like the concept that this is just like a punk like building.
Yes, 100%. That's what I had in mind. Yeah.
Where this is like it's like a rich person wearing ripped jeans.
Yes.
It's doing it for the style.
I hate it. Okay, yeah, exactly it.
I ripped my jeans. No, I do, however, like get more like kind of disheveled. Like I take off my jacket and like tie it around my waist.
Yeah. It already adds to the kind of disheveled party thing that was already happening.
Exactly.
So it's even more loosen up.
Roughly like roll up my sleeves, kind of more like this.
Yeah.
Like unbutton my shirt. Like the cravat is just kind of like hanging on either sides, and my shirt is like unbuttoned like halfway down.
At some point, probably not that far because it's just one alley.
I stack my rings onto my middle finger.
Yes. You hear the foot stop, and a small hand with fingernails that definitely should have been trimmed weeks before. Hold it against you. One moment, and then there's like a bunch of sound effects that are hard to describe with the already non-visual medium. But like a bunch, the usual scratchings, the taps, specific knocks, like the sound of like someone sawing through wood, is the boinging noise, a horse whinny, and then
That every time that you're like adding something.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So it was when you became, you just got Fidgel, and then this one would be for the alleyway.
Gotcha.
Right. Then the entire set, the encounter of the alleyway, you'll just be able to DM without like adding more stuff.
Right.
Added the alleyway.
The sound of something moving as a little. There aren't electric lights, are there? Are there? Yeah.
They're magical.
They're magical lights.
Yeah,
Flip the
it's
magic switch.
aether crystals with the light cantrip.
Yeah. A little switch goes off, and he walks straight into a wall, and says, "Watch your step." And he's not watching his step because he's short man. How short was this guy?
Like he walks
Five
through a
foot
wall,
one.
or just like watch your step.
He walks. Watch your step. Oh, sorry, this one. And he walks through the wall.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah.
And everyone.
Yeah, I like look to the others and beckon them.
And sure enough, it turns out like he's 5'1". This doorway is like 5'2". So
Yeah.
most everyone has to duck.
Yeah.
Fakal especially. Making your way into the artery.
Okay. Trying to think if we have any. You know what?
Passing through the illusory door.
Where's my keyboard?
Now what's the prohibition area? Keyboard's over here. Oh yeah, I should have passed
It's over there in the break.
Yeah. Delightful little fool. It's 8:40 now.
Yeah. How's it doing that? There we go. I got music.
Great. Stepping into much taller ceiling.
Maybe.
Bouncy music. It can
You.
be. It can be.
Man.
I'm not going to be able to identify the songs.
Well, no, you can't. But like, is that the vibe?
The vibe is, I was thinking more like smoky ceiling and like.
I mean,
semi, like 5 steps away from a rave.
right? Yeah, I guess probably.
Punk
not.
rock bar.
Yeah, I mean. Yes.
I'm going to keep describing while you do
Yeah, please do.
Everyone steps in and see the familiar to you. The ceiling encased in smoke from cigars and pipes and the like, and the floor encased in a different smoke, mainly from the cauldrons that they got set up in this place. They get thematic. The artery.
Maybe.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
There's some neon. There's neon lights. But we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit more 80s.
Yeah. 80. Why not? Yeah, it makes sense.
80s Victoria.
1880s. Inside. There's a few folks already in there. Some of them big hunched over guys, like leer eyes over and just turning right back to a conversation. Fitchel waves at something disgusting behind the bar, and it's just like, "Hey, I'll take over from here." And this like fleshy thing, is like a bunch of mouths and eyes. It's like, "No problem, I'll move on and then take a nap." And then it's like, "Don't mind if Scrumbunculus, the first is so loud. Don't worry about it." All right. He hops onto the bar and then climbs over to the other side.
So, what kind of potions do we want?
Yeah, I kind of lean forward. Give us what makes us all like real loose, my man.
Oh, you want the
loosest you can get.
Loose. All right, I can get loose for you.
Already begins selecting different jars that are behind the bar, filled with who knows what. Some of them you don't want to think about what they are what's in them necessarily, and just stirs it all up. Boris does the general bartender pleasantries to everyone, and passes them all out.
Yeah.
Everyone begins.
Yeah. So, yeah, as everyone's kind of, as he's like handing them out, before he hands one out to me, I say, actually, Fidgel, I'd rather a snuff than a pot. Give me a snuff.
Got it.
As I do also like signal with my hand pointing up.
Yes.
You got it. Hand it.
Begins to. He's doing the whole show. Nothing is pre-prepared. He's chopping up something, like throwing another spices and stirring it in a mortar bowl, it's rolled up for you neatly.
Yeah.
So you can just like a pixie stick.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
What you're not supposed to do with pixie sticks.
You know how you do with pixie sticks.
Yes. Yeah, which no one has ever done.
Yeah. So
It hurts.
Yeah. Much obliged, Fidgel. Much obliged. As I lean on the bar and I'm like, I mean, it is the Castellaneta way, right? Put it on tab.
Of course, of course. Love serving people with money.
as I kind of like head off towards the table a bit, and I'm like, come on, now that we got our potions, let's have that ride.
There's already, they're already like swinging about like.
Let's go live.
Yeah.
Let's get that ride going. Someone's blue. They were not before. It's fine.
Yeah. So basically, I like,
One really big eye.
I bring them over to like, kind of a lounging area. Is there like a booth kind of table?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I bring them over to a booth, kind of close to the dance floor or whatever.
With or without
there is.
curtains.
I'm gonna say without.
Okay. There is no stripper in here.
Okay. But like it's close to the dance floor. As I kind of like hit the center of the booth, kind of like in the corner, so that like
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna be sitting here and soaking it all in. By all means, if anyone wants to dance, go ahead. As I take a small bump off the pixie stick, off the sprites.
Yeah.
You know,
Actually,
let's call it pixie sticks. I think. No. What do you think?
I mean, is pixie stick a brand name?
I think.
Oh, pixie stick just flows well. Yeah, let's call it pixie stick.
Pixie sticks. Only if you spell it a certain way.
Yeah, pixie stick. Sure,
Yeah.
why not?
Great. DK, not X. And yeah. Rolls are back up. Normal.
There's a yeah. So where is Fakal?
Fakal is Fakal is like at the edge of the booth, leaning in, listening and paying attention, but also surveying everyone else that's out of the corner of her eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As she as like, do any of them end up going to the dance floor or whatnot?
Yeah. Yeah. Make a persuasion check with advantage, because they already wanted.
That is a 20.
They all go.
Yeah. They're all ready to dance, and they're all vibing and diving. Some people are just like they start to dance, and then they're just like pressing their cheeks against each other, and like everything. And they're
Yeah.
incoherent.
So kind of as I'm like able to kind of single off a few people.
Yeah.
I talk my way through like kind of small talk at first, but then I am going to lead that conversation towards. I'm gonna try to lead that conversation towards religious topics,
Okay.
like towards the general topic of religion.
Yeah. Okay.
After everyone's getting real news with their post.
Yeah, definitely. There is okay. Go ahead and give me,
I guess normal charisma persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voltaire does have guidance.
What does guidance do again?
You can add a D4.
Well, yeah, that is a I use proficiency dice instead of bonus.
Oh, okay.
8.
8.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
this human woman you're talking to, very very fine features, shaved head, make eyeshadow in greens and red in a non-Christmas way. He says, "You want to talk about religion?" No, I think that I am God. I'm a God. I just don't know it yet.
There we go. That's the song I was looking for.
Yeah, this.
Closer to what I had in mind. So yeah, that works. Anyhow,
You. Yeah. You're a god and I'm a devil.
You know, you know what it could be. You know, it could be. It's like when you think about all the different parts of the pantheon. There's no reason why you can't. There's no reason why you can't. You just gotta know the right people. You gotta know the right people, and then you get in with the ones who can make you realize that you are a god.
You know
You know what I mean?
I have a suspicion that this Saint Argus might be trying something like that. How do you feel about him doing that?
okay.
Making this crusade even more important to hit all those subversive groups. Right.
That guy is so pushy, button into where he doesn't belong. He's like, I mean, whatever. I don't mean to offend or whatever, but like it's like you show up out of nowhere, and you do like big hoo-ha, like killing some people, and all of a sudden that's all it takes to beat them.
That is exactly what I think. I think he's overblown, quite frankly. I'm only working with him to stay off his radar.
You're
Like,
working with him?
who doesn't know that?
But do you still have your disguise?
Oh, right. I am just continually forgetting that I'm disguised. I mean, who wouldn't? You got to like donate to the freaking church, right? You have to don't stay off the radars, right? It's like what that Castellanter kid's doing. I bet.
You doing?
You know the big donation he made, a bunch of hoo-ha about the like helping the Crusades and whatnot.
Yeah. What's up with that? We don't need that.
I tell you one thing. I was in that Castellanter cult. And so is he. I mean, not anymore. The cult's kind of destroyed, but the members of it, we are the right people. You know what? I don't like it. I don't like him. I think that he just needs to ignore us. And when he thinks that we're on his side, then he'll ignore us.
Yeah.
And then we can do what we want, right?
That's what I've been saying that for so. Hey! I haven't been saying that!
There's one one guy who's like got some tiefling heritage. By that I mean it looks like a horn, but like the size of a finger, just like out of one temple. It's like, yes, you said it. And it just
Now,
barks in the corner.
I've got some friends, myself and whatnot, and we hear down the chain that the next best temple after Catalanter one got
Yeah.
the next best temple, Alwina. I've heard, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Oh.
Am I right? I I got some friends who want it.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. 18?
18 will do it.
Nah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, dude. What? What is, dude? Here's the thing. No one ever thinks. Everyone's focused on all the rooms that are barred off. Oh, you can't go in there because the workers are in there. They don't think of the rooms that don't have doors. There's a grandfather clock.
Oh, that's smart.
It's set to skip.
That's
It skips-
smart.
It skips a certain minute normal, but if you put it at a minute door, it's a door then.
Man,
I mean, you wanna get some power?
I mean, not the holy day, right? I got it, like, I've got the friends, right?
Yeah.
The people
Yeah.
from the Castellantes, right? From
Okay.
their cult.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been looking for a place.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, that's a place.
dude,
That's a.
remember this face, right? I'll come in some VIPs. Yeah? And then we'll join up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
it's
go.
great to have a home again. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hey! Hey! Calls out to some of the people. We got a guy. Yeah. already on board. So there's that. Stuck on my words.
Yeah, I'm just kind of continuing with the I'm continuing with socialization. As like the night goes on, at one point I like go to the dance floor and like go to the like one of the other people that was in this group, and just start kind of dancing with them. Do you want to tag out?
Yeah. Good dog out.
Okay. As I mean, no, it's just us tagging out, right? Oh, yes. Like, what the frick? Are you just honking an air bus?
No. Trying to reach the doorknob. I'm 2 years old.
You are honking Voltaire's reflections, Boobas. Just Voltaire honking his own Boobas.
You can only think of a kid show, Boobas. Do you know that?
What?
There's a kid show called Boobas.
Oh,
it's
is
like,
there?
It's like one of those things that's like for preschoolers where it's like there's no character voice or plot. It's just like very simple words. The main characters are like gumdrop people, like giant things that live in a spaceship that's just a ball of light, and they live in cradles that look like ladles, and they have their heads are like prehensile, and they've got glowing eyebrows. Oh, it's so weird. Watch it for like 5 minutes and like,
Yeah.
well, I'll get the gun, I guess, and then you can end it all there. Sorry. Hi, I'm playing now.
Yes.
I don't have to talk like it.
Yeah.
Well, multiple idiots.
As Fakal. Fakal. Can I never remember her name? Fakal ends up like coming to the dance floor and like ends up trading out with the other person. She like comes up and kind of like leans and like presses her head against the other person that you're dancing with, that Voltaire is dancing with. With partner, how about that? I call the next dance. Okay? Okay. As he just kind of shoves the other person off as they like kind of stumble, as she immediately straightens up and like loses all of that
Yeah.
potion
The facade
effects. Well, find what you were looking for, Voltaire.
I think we have. Got an name.
Good.
Gonna make it.
Brilliant. Are we going to, is there like good old Baldur's Gate Inquisition assault happening? Are we going to take it out?
Oh. I didn't think of that.
I have friends I can bring.
That would probably be best to bring more people,
You bring your people, I'll bring my people.
and we'll go back to the house.
I'll meet you there.
Okay.
We'll meet you there.
Okay.
All I need is the time.
Okay. Great. Okay. Good. What do I do?
Alright.
What do I do now?
Well, here's my address. I say, when we pull this off, we sneak in. Get people who just wear normal clothes, wear nobles' clothes. They're a cult. They're not going to be heavily armed. We can go in there and take them out. But by sneaking in, then it's no big hubbub, right?
Yes.
We can go in and quietly take them out from the inside.
Okay.
No more of these crusaders bursting into houses causing a big uproar. That's not needed anymore. What's needed is subtlety.
Yes.
Bring your people in disguised. You keep this form. Come in. It'll be your whatever, right? You have a way to mark them as something else, as a reason you're bringing all of them in. The reason you literally just set up.
Yep. Yes, I do.
Brilliant. What is it? What is it? What's the reason?
The reason to get in? They think that we are part of your old dad's little cult.
Perfect.
Yeah. It worked out.
Say that another group is coming. Yes. Get there, and then say that another group is coming.
Okay.
We'll arrive shortly after you.
Yes. Yes.
And we'll come in, and then once we're all in there, we can iconoclasm and destroy their symbols to Asmodeus, weaken them.
Okay.
And capture the cultists, kill them, whatever.
Ooh, let's focus on capture, probably. I don't think we need...
You want soft?
No! No. I have not... No. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm a good leader. I just think that
If they fight, we have to kill them.
Okay, fine. If they fight...
Oh no, I'm not talking about just executing them.
Okay.
No, I mean, like, if they fight.
If they fight back.
If we don't... We have to authorize deadly force on this. Because if we don't, they will kill us.
Right. Yes. And this is...
And you remember Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
If you give the cults time, you give them a chance to surrender when they've already attacked you.
Then
That's
don't give an inch. Give them an inch. They take a mile and they drive that mile with the carriage right through your skull. I'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll be prepared. We'll be prepared.
you worry me, or I'll just. It's hard. I want to remind you. Olin gave them a chance. Father Udraga gave them a chance. And that's who he died. Don't be like the be like the man who raised you. Right?
Right.
As she like kind of stands up and kind of like begins to like stumble over and like grabs one of the other people and like basically like leads them out of the speakeasy.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Set everything in motion.
Yep. That's a good place to end the session. Thank you all for thank you for playing. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you for DMing.
This was a great session. Well, I mean, thank you for DMing as well.
Oh yeah, thank you for playing.
This was a very good session. Got a good amount of setup.
He did.
Man.
You finally
a lot
managed to
better
make it
than
into
I
the
thought.
VIP room. You finally managed to make it into the VIP room.
Yes.
Instead of just inventing a new dance craze.
Yeah.
Like yes, I'm on duty for the Crusades.
Time for footloose.
Time for Footloose. Yeah. Yes, that is the session
Oh my gosh.
officially over.
Good golly. Oh yeah, yeah, true. It's been a while since we've done a thing.
Okay. Once again, thank you to Vinsvept for this amazing music. This song again is also Vinsvept.
The Undead Horde. I love it.
Yeah. Most of the music I used was actually all of the party music was lo-fi from Upbeat.
Right.
But everything else was Vinsvept. So thank you so much. Also, if you want these stories to be able to continue and to get better quality, so that we can put more time into this, please go support us on Patreon. Our Patreon is patreon.com/Dreamscape Storytellers.
It's linked on.
It is linked. It is linked on Twitch and YouTube. I think.
I said
I think it's linked on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's also on Discord. Yes, but
It'll be on YouTube at a time.
if you look up Dreamscape Storytellers on Patreon, you should also find it.
Yeah.
If you want to join our Discord for future games, please do. The link is on here. As well as the VODs are now on the Dreams and Drakes YouTube channel. I finally made that. So this VOD will be uploaded there. The recaps will be uploaded separately after I edit them a little bit. And yes, that's the session done.
Gracious me. That was. Ooh. That felt tough. It was a lot of fun. It was very good. I was struggling so many times. If I was not upright, I would have fallen asleep, I think.
Were you writing notes at all?
Some. I've gotten some
Okay.
done. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was cool. Since you're so tired and hungry, it's a good idea to just end the stream now. Very little after session talk because today was a little bit weird with the recaps, so we ran later. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and fare thee well.